We are the Knights of Entertainment, a podcast covering your favorite and unknown movies, games, comic books, anime, and more weekly. We appreciate you being here and hope you enjoy the show. This is what we are covering tonight.
We're gonna go over Blackbeard's devil fruit theory, his third devil fruit, what I assume it's gonna be, and we'll cover that.
Cool.
That was terrible.
But before we do, like, share, and subscribe to the channel. You can enjoy this show on YouTube, Spotify, Rumble, Odyssey, and more. We also have membership tiers on those platforms if you'd like to support the channel, or you can check out buymeacoffee.com/KOE podcast. But let's go ahead and get into it.
Okay, bringing my fucking pants. I'm sitting on my fucking shirt. Okay, so basically, we all One Piece fans know that Blackbeard is the only person in all of One Piece that has two devil fruits in his body. The legend goes that you can only have one. If you eat two, you immediately die. You'll blow up. Your asshole will fucking get sucked up your mouth. I don't know what they say. Something happens to you, and you cannot have two devil fruits.
And you said the last time one of them is what, the dark or something?
Yeah, I got it right here. So his first one was the Logia type, the Yami Yami no Mi, the dark fruit, considered the most evil. And it's a Logia type, so because darkness is a natural thing.
And you said that what was it? Negates.
It negates other devil fruits,
But he gets his ass kicked in the process.
he physically gets hurt even regardless. Yeah. It's the only Logia type that cannot. All Logia types can turn into their element. So be it sand, fire, ice, light, and they can avoid all physical attacks. Not hockey, that like super powered attack, but they're pretty much invulnerable.
Yeah.
Except for Blackbeard. If you punch him in the face, you can punch him in the face. Either he does not want to turn into pure darkness, or he can't. I don't know what it is. But he's the only Logia type that can get hurt by anything. I guess he has to. Maybe he was a black hole. Who knows?
Yeah.
And maybe he keeps getting stronger the more he absorbs. And then before you know it, at the end of the last fucking episodes, it's just him and Luffy fighting over a broken world. His second fruit is a Paramecia type, which is basically, it's the easiest definition. It's something that's not Logia or Zoan. It's the Gora Gora no Mi, the tremor fruit. So he can create pretty much earthquakes.
Yeah.
Seismic activity. Whitebeard, during the Paramount War, did a fucking crazy, he shifted the tectonic plates. So they were it looked like the entire ocean was like a fucking crooked staircase. Like an actual, a crooked, staircase.
Like a step.
Yeah, it was so fucking freaky. So now he has the ability to completely devastate entire structures, so islands, right? And he has pure darkness. Interesting choices. Paramecia and a Logia. So it goes without saying that if you do a logical leap, his third one is going to end up being a Zoan. So it makes me think that maybe you can have 3 devil fruits as long as they're not the same type.
Right.
So you can have a Logia, a Paramecia, and a Zoan.
You said Paramecia are the most common, right?
Yeah, they're the most average.
So that's probably where the myth has started at some point, since they're more common than the others, and you eat 2 of those.
Oh yeah, maybe. But no one's attempted it. No one's even had a story like that. Yeah, I knew this guy who tried that. It's like one of those rumors, like not going underneath the ladder.
Oh, really?
It's what we believe.
Just like a superstition.
Yeah, but we don't know.
Yeah.
But we know. Don't you go under a ladder. Yeah, so I'm not the first one to come up with this theory. I didn't get it from this guy. It was an independent thought, but I make sure that I don't, look like I'm stealing someone's theory, right? So this guy named Sebastian Baksh, Bakcsh. So Baksh. I think it was on one of those Screen Rant or one of those websites. Mm-hmm. He had the theory back in 2021 or something. So we had the same thinking. So I mean, it's weird. Another weird thing about the 3 type of Zoans, or the three type of devil fruits, is that Luffy's recently his devil fruit acts like multiple ones. Just his single one. Like Paramecia can warp the area around them to be like their devil fruit.
Right.
So if you have like candle powers, which the guy does, oh, he can make the entire environment wax. Another guy can make it look like fucking Laffy Taffy. Moji. I don't know if you know that giant Japanese food. Mochi, yeah. He could do that. Luffy can bounce like a fucking trampoline on a fucking rock. And the entire rock is like a trampoline.
Yeah.
The environment's rubbery. But he can transform into different forms like a Zoan. It's weird. And he's actually immune to physical attacks, aside from knives. Because he's like, even in the beginning, blunt force trauma, punches, kicks, bullets don't hurt him. So it makes me think that he has, his one devil fruit is all three. And it goes back now with Blackbeard. He needs 3 to match Luffy's technical 3.
Right.
Is what I'm thinking.
That would make sense.
I know, I'm a genius. that detective brain of mine goes to work. Because Luffy's is real weird. Like, it's just like the weirdest devil fruit.
Like it's even a standout from every other.
Even from Paramecia, it's just a standout. Like, it's like it's pretty much in your face. Like, yeah, it acts like a Logia with the damage you can take. It acts like a Zoan with him being able to transform into, like, he's got the Gear 2, Gear 3, Gear 4, Gear 4 Snake mode. Snake Man. And now Gear 5, the fucking, the peak Joy Boy. That you've probably seen memes lately, the cartoony, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it. The whole Bugs Bunny abilities he's got. But he can infect the environment like a Paramecia. The only thing left to see is his Logia, but we have already seen his Logia, is him not being affected by regular stuff. Only Haki could hurt him, or Blades, which is kind of the same like Crocodile. He's sand, but water, regular water. Even what like seawater hurts everybody, but he's anything liquid can actually hurt him, even if he's intangible. Which how Luffy beat him. He was bleeding all over his hands, so he just kept sucking him in the face. So that's basically my theory, is that it has to be a Zoan. Even if it's not because it's required because of the Logia and Paramecia. Mm-hmm. Like story-wise, if Luffy's is considered all 3 Logia, all 3 devil fruit types, it would just be cool for him to have all 3 devil fruit types too.
Where he'd have to get all 3 just to match it.
Just to like, even like the story-wise, yeah, for Oda to be like, yeah, like a little Easter egg for people like, oh, look at that, they both have the same, yeah. I'm the greatest writer of all time. I'm William Shakespeare, Japanese.
Only doing it in reverse, where like, do you think that Blackbeard already has the 3rd devil fruit?
He tried to get Trafalgar Law's devil fruit. His is like his is weird. It's like a medical devil fruit. It's actually considered the most powerful Paramecia of all time. It's called I forgot what it's called, but he can do this thing where he's called he makes a room around himself, right? And so he says room, and he can rearrange anything in that room. Like he can like cut people up without them getting killed,
right? And
then rearrange their bodies, and then leave them like that forever, and they're completely fine once he can like teleport within the room, different people. He it's considered the ultimate because he can give his life with that devil fruit to another person, and that person can become immortal, but he dies in the process.
Right.
Very, to have it and want to be immortal, it's very rare. It's worth billions of berries. So for some reason he wanted it. Blackbeard wanted it, so he destroyed all of fucking Trafalgar Law's pirates. Almost had it, but Beppo, Trafalgar's second in command, fucking somehow escaped. He escaped with both of them. And it's weird because what Blackbeard said was either, should I eat this or should I sell it? I don't know. So he doesn't actually want to eat it. He was just saying that comment, I guess. Maybe because he knows he can, if it's already a Paramecia type. It's just weird to me that he wanted it. Like, I guess he wants to be immortal, probably.
Yeah.
But who would he get to die for him to be immortal?
Well, the only reason I was asking is because if Blackbeard does not have all 3 yet, and he still needs 1 more to have the 3 to match Luffy.
Yeah, he has.
It's kind of the backwards writing for Oda, because normally it's the main villain has everything before the main character.
Yeah, I mean, that's a good point.
And if the main character of Luffy already has like something that would be considered 3. Or at least devil fruit.
I consider it 3,
right? Or I'm agreeing with you on that.
Okay,
because I think that if
once it goes in the One Piece fandom, they're gonna tear me to shreds.
But I agree though. If it's displaying 3 styles of power,
3 different
one.
Yeah, it's so weird to me. and now he's got 2, and he only needs 1 more.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. It's
Plus,
just,
we
it's
also don't
weird
even know
writing.
how the fuck he can eat them. How the fuck has he been able to get away with eating 2? It's baffling to me. I do a lot of mystery solving right now.
I wonder if it has something to do with his dark fruit, though.
It could be that he can
A
keep
power that
that
nobody.
he can keep it stored deep within it, but not on him, not
Right.
actually in him.
Right.
That'd be weird.
Like it might be something to do with that specific. Ability.
Maybe he just like shoves them out of their assholes. He just like, wah. Because I saw once during Punk Hazard, this creature had a devil fruit, and it had died, and this random apple in the vicinity of that creature turned into that same devil fruit right as after it died. So they can actually, the devil fruit can actually reappear right next to the person that died with it, but not always. Sometimes they would appear wherever. Because Ace also died at Paramount with Whitebeard, and his devil fruit just fucking, no one even knows where it came from. It just showed up one day in Dressrosa. So I'm real confused. I got more studying to do. But yeah, that's what it looks like to me, that it's going to end up with Blackbeard and Luffy.
Luffy.
It has to. I don't know why this person named M, who's the actual emperor of the world that no one knows exists, what their fucking business is. But that person hates Blackbeard and Luffy and Shirahoshi, this mermaid, who has the ability to call sea monsters. And like the Sea Kings, the biggest creatures in all of One Piece.
Yeah.
Well, the elephant actually is. And she hates the. I assume M's a woman, but I don't know why. It's either M or Emu. I keep forgetting. I am or I am you. And one time, the person M had torn up the bounties for Luffy, Blackbeard, and a picture of Shirahoshi, and she has another picture of someone named Vivi, who's in Alabasta. It's a lot of information to cover, but I think if it wasn't for the detective stuff, like the mysteries, I probably wouldn't be into One Piece as much as I like all the cool like combat and the abilities and all that, and the devil fruits. Like it's the mysteries I'm here for.
Trying to figure out what Oda's really thinking.
Yeah, I feel like I can match him. Like if I deep down read every one of his stories and just had a fucking blackboard up, I can figure it out. I might try to. I'm gonna keep you guys updated weekly on what my take. I have Shonen Jump $3 a month. I've got all 1,080 something chapters. I just read one every day, and then when I go crazy, that's it. When you go crazy, just that one moment, that little switch turns a little too far. And you have that madness for a few days, and then it clicks back to normal. All the information is before you.
So, what'd you think of the Gear 5?
Anyway, you know what it is? I didn't care. I don't. That doesn't bother me. Everyone's like, because they want to be cool, right? Uh-huh. They're like, man, this is the goofiest shit I've ever seen. That's always been Luffy.
Yeah,
like, he's always been cartoony. He's always been weird. I mean, he's got the fucking most cartoonish rubber abilities. It was the fact that they would not keep a steady camera on what Luffy was doing that fucking drove me crazy. It was like the camera and Luffy were two separate things moving opposed to each other. And like the camera was trying to follow Luffy and having a tough time following Luffy. That's what the problem was. Episode 1071. When Gear 5 first showed up, the camera was so fucking shaky. I was losing my fucking mind. The thing about cartoon shows, right? The camera always has to be steady no matter how wild the cartoon is.
Yeah.
So if it had just stayed on Luffy the entire time without shaking around.
Or stationary and the character moves.
Stationary. That's what I mean. Like it's steady. Just keep it on him and he can do all the cartoony shit he wants to do. I could not follow half of what he was doing because the camera was moving around so much too.
Yeah.
Like look, a goddamn Jason Bourne movie with a shaky cam. Oh. Jesus, I was good about to vomit. He got a little better on the episode 1072, but man, you cannot do that wild of a movement of a cartoon character. And I mean, look at all the cartoons from like Tom and Jerry, Bugs Bunny. The camera is always stationary.
Well, I was gonna say it's either stationary with the person, or stationary and just staying, not moving at all.
Exactly.
But whenever you have a movement opposed to each other,
like it was moving more than Luffy was.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Luffy was trying to catch up to the goddamn cameraman. So that was the only gripe I had.
Yeah.
Was I could not follow what was going on.
But power wise,
It's
fine.
Floofy, fucking hilarious. When he fucking lifted up did the moonwalk in midair.
Yeah.
And then he fucking lifted up that whole thing, the whole rock formation into to catch the fireball, and it threw it back in Kaido's face. Shit was fucking hilarious. So I'm gonna figure Oda. You better finish it before I figure it out.
Before you started, you finish it for it.
I'm gonna figure it out.
You'll finish the story. It's like you're waiting for it to just finish, but you've already got it.
I just drop one tweet, and then no one will watch it, right? Because I'm not famous until after One Piece is over, and then they see the date, and and it'll just be like, "What? So what did I say?" Will be like an update tweet.
Well, and X. It's X now.
What? Oh yeah, that shit looks like a fucking porn site on my fucking phone, you assholes. I was like, where the fuck is Twitter? And what the fuck is this?
It updated.
Yeah, I'm like, what the fuck? So dumb as shit.
It gives you automatic dark mode.
Yeah, it did. It's so fucking stupid. X. How are you gonna change a fucking? So what are the tweets gonna be called?
X's.
Wow. Elon Musk, you are one dumb son of a bitch. Bro, as rich as you are, you're dumb as bricks. Hey, you name it X, Y. I want a legit reason why you would take an established brand and rebrand it into the dumbest pornographic shit sounding name I've ever. What are you, X videos? X hamster? XXNX? Wait, which one are you?
Just X.
You know,
The king of them all.
You know, I've never gone to X Hamster because I don't like the sound of the website. I know it's a really popular website, but I cannot type in X Hamster.
You might find something you don't want.
No, I'm sure it's all legit, just like regular porn.
No,
right?
whoever created it though.
But that was a dumb idea. Yeah.
Oh.
Some guy gets on there. Damn hamster's fucking on this. What the fuck?
You know, there's that one person.
Probably.
It's like, but the title says.
So I should assume Hamtaro would be fucking on here, but he's not on here. Hamtaro. When we work together, it's much better.
Or Hamsky.
My best friend.
Or Hamsky from Overlord.
Hamsky. God.
A giant hamster.
Hentai goes crazy, by the way. Like, I'm like, this is too much for me. Give me some big old booty, some big old titties, and I'm fine.
You don't want the tentacles?
No. Why would I don't like watching porn that I would not want to do myself. That's why I don't watch weird shit. You know? I'd never watch weird shit. Why would I watch
5 tentacles?
Yeah, why would I watch something I would never do? Oh yeah, I want to fucking octopus. I'm the deep from the boys.
There's some people that might.
There's some people that watch stuff that they would never do.
Yeah.
Out of just like, for whatever reason, right?
Yeah.
But I can't. Like, I'm that person that needs to do the thing that I'm seeing being done. So I'm like, I don't want. That's why, there's one girl and like 57 guys. And by the way, one guy with 57 girls, that's a lot of work. I don't like threesomes either because I like to concentrate on one person. The other one person will get left out. Like, oh, you were here? Yeah.
It'd be you, the person. It's like, well, fuck.
Yeah, probably me. Like, oh man, not again. Have you seen this Twitter? No, not Twitter. This TikTok. It is like real life will always beat any cinema anywhere. Like, no matter, you could write the greatest scene of all time, but what would circulate is a fucking TikTok video of real life. This guy is being recorded, like this couple is being recorded from like, I guess like either the third, fourth, or second story window. So the camera's looking down on the street.
Right.
And this guy's he's on his bike, he's facing toward the camera, and we always see the back of the girl. She's got his backpack on, a ponytail. And he's got his helmet on, and he's just screaming like, "I'll never be. You'll always pick me. When it's between him and me, you always pick him, and it's never me. I'm never good enough." So he goes on this rant, right?
Yeah.
And then he's like, "Ah!" And he fucking rides off on his bike. I'll never be good enough. It's never gonna be. And it is the most fucking. It's like a fucking cinema movie.
Yeah.
Like it's so fucking beautiful. Let me see if I can find it real quick. I will have Michael react. What the fuck, Apple? No, I already paid that. Okay, let me see if I can find it. If it's, we found it. Let's see if it loads. No? Son of a bitch. You damn phone. Oh, wait, no, just hit play.
Let's see what we got.
And he's gone. That is a let me see. That is a fucking movie. There's no way no one can write a scene that good. You'll never be good enough. You'll never love me. And he just fucking storms off in his bike. Oh man! And like on the comics, right? It's like right on, my friend, right on. You're always good enough. Something about real life is just unmatched.
Yeah,
because
you couldn't make that shit
because you have to believe it because it happened.
Yeah,
it was not scripted. It was not staged. It fucking happened.
Well, it's like it's not an actor, so it's coming from true feelings.
Yeah, like true. Yeah, I'll never be. I love that guy.
It's like only a very, very, very good actor can replicate something like that.
And the passion involved. Him fucking driving off on his bike because he knew like there was nothing he could say that, you know, like, and he just drives off. It's so beautiful. I feel bad for him because they're going through a tough time.
Yeah.
But he made meme lore.
Yeah.
He'll be. I'll never be good. Oh.
And he
right on, my friend. Right on.
He dumped her.
Yeah. Well, I don't know what he did. He dumped him for her. So basically, he dumped himself before she could.
Yeah.
He didn't dump her. He
did it before she could.
He dumped himself. Yes.
And then just right off.
I'll never be out there. Oh,
that's good though.
It's pure cinema. It's not even cinema. If a director saw like, God, that was magnificent. that'd be an Oscar right there.
Yeah, it really. Too bad you can't nominate him.
Why not? Right? He comes on his bike. I am good enough. I don't know what. I guess she was like choosing between him and some other guy.
Yeah.
I'd be like, bitch, have him, and I would just leave.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be like, oh. But he must have fucking loved her.
Yeah.
And it must have happened to him before because like it's always happened. I'm never the one. I'm never gonna like he was pouring his soul. Leonardo DiCaprio had a tear rolling down his eye, like, my God, I could never act so beautifully. And Robert De Niro's like, wow, all my career's been a lie. Oh man.
We'll definitely have that up though. I'll put that in the
little
video.
thing.
Yeah. I'll leave it in the description.
I'll send it to you. Oh man, that was beautiful. I watched that video like 30 times, and he's just right on, my friend, right on. He probably called her like too much after he got home.
I don't know.
And then she blocked it.
With that passion, I don't know. Like he's just done.
It's because he knew he no longer had anything he could possibly say, so
right.
He just burst out of him as in a scream, and he drove off.
Okay.
Beautiful. Those are the things you need to watch till you become a better actor.
Yeah.
I'll never be good enough because it's always happened. I'm always the one. And he just could not say. There was nothing else he could possibly say.
You couldn't put it into words.
Yeah, so he just screamed into the night and drove off. That is, a director could not give that kind of direction.
No.
Because no one could, like, you'd have to go through that in real life to funnel that into an actual acting scene.
Yeah. Well, it kind of goes like with songs and stuff like that. There's certain songs that you get the actual emotion from, and then there's other ones that you can tell somebody just wrote the song for them.
Oh, yeah.
Like, they're the ones that actually have, like, heartache and, like, that actually have been through
deep,
it.
yeah.
Like, I can tell.
What's a good song that does that?
I know.
I'm bright like a diamond.
No, that was written.
She still fucking sold that shit. You don't know? You know who sold that? Plankton on TikTok. he was trying to pay some bills on that one. Because when they did the AI song of him doing Diamond,
Yeah.
oh man, it is glorious. He doesn't scream too.
The one that I would say is there's a live version from One OK Rock. A lot whenever they were in, I think somewhere. Where were they? Somewhere in Japan. But it's a song called "Take What You Want."
Uh huh.
And you can, it's like, he's like, you can feel.
Oh, the brain of a person that does a lot of like mystery stuff. For I don't know, the connections make no sense to anyone else but them. You said Japan, right? I was thinking about the dramatic reality and real life emotions of that guy. Like if it was put into an actual acting scene.
Yeah.
Led me to Bam Margera because he also reminds me of Japan. Reminded me of that scene of that video that he posted on Instagram where he got fired from Jackass Forever because of the whole drug stuff he was doing.
Yeah.
And he was like, he was on Instagram telling people like, Jackass it was all I have. It was like, like he was so devastated that he couldn't be on Jackass Forever. Like he was like, it's all I ever wanted to do was, he started like dry heaving. The emotion from that it equates that guy.
Yeah.
Because Bam Margera was like, there's all.
There's no more words.
Yeah. I felt bad, but I'm like, God, he's going through it right now. Because he was like trying to hold, he had his hand over his mouth. I'm like, bravo, sir. That's good acting right there.
Yeah. Well,
Please don't sue us, Bam Margera. We're poor. And I'm sure you still have $1 million. He's actually close to getting broke too.
well, you got as much as we do. So.
He went from 45 million, right, to their estimation of like a little over $1 million, which is a lot.
Yeah.
But it's not $45 million.
Well, don't worry. I have $1 in the bank account, so we're
You
good.
can have that.
I'm about to be on the corner.
Watch me do a parody of him, like dude, like something that I lost, right? That like that's all I had. I'm getting better at dry heaving without actually feeling like throwing up.
That's hard to do too.
I'm becoming a phenomenal actor.
Until you see somebody actually throw up.
No, you know what? You know what happened? You know, like I used to have a weak stomach, right?
Yeah.
I cleaned vomit the other day at Dollar
Again?
Tree. Yeah. No, that first time,
yeah, okay.
the carrots.
Yeah, but that's
It broke. It broke whatever system I had, whatever weakness I had. I'm like, fuck it. Ah. And I can watch Preston Lacey fart into a fucking funnel and fucking Steve.
Yes, but can you see them drink the fat guy sweat
Yeah.
and just watch the full scene?
Yeah. I'm done. It fixed whatever problem I had.
Really?
Cleaning up someone else's vomit fixed everything.
Oh.
Yeah, I know. It's like, man, this is the shit I'm going through. Watching, it's not that bad. Oh man. Still don't like needles though, so if someone stab me with some needles, I can get over that.
Just getting jabbed.
Jackass was all I had, and he just starts fucking dry heaving. It is the most brutal shit I've ever seen. He's at his wit's end.
Oh.
And then he went crazy.
Yeah. I mean,
I hate that the Jackass guys, any of them are doing bad. Because you know what's funny? I saw Steve-O when he was going through it bad. Mm-hmm. He was on the Adam Carolla show, and it was live. I don't know if it was live, but it was the premiere of that episode.
Right.
and he was doing like one of those like kind of like a late night talk show,
Yeah.
but like his own version of it, because his friend Jimmy Kimmel had his Jimmy Kimmel Live, and like I watched, like I was watching it, like I love, this was a good show. I like Jimmy Kimmel. Looking back at the Man Show now, right? I'm like, what the fuck did I see in this garbage? I feel like how juvenile the Man Show was. I'm like, this is the dumbest shit. Either I've matured or it was that childish.
See that like how we were talking about how people need to, before the episode, about how people need to live what they actually preach.
Oh yeah, my stomach hurts. No, I'm kidding. So Steve-O was on this was back in like 05, something like when he was doing he was like fucking taking, like doing drugs. Like he was doing drugs that a bodyguard who was used to seeing people do drugs did not know was possible. It's like, dang, how do you do that? And he was on the Adam Carolla show. He was going to do some stunts. And he gets on there, right? And he is just fucking playing. And he breaks the fucking little table in front of them. Like this little like coffee table made of glass.
Yeah.
And he just kicks the shit out of it. And then he fucking tackles Adam Carolla into his couch. So they start having a fucking wrestling match. And they never cut any of this out. He's like, calm down, Steve-O. Steve-O, calm down, Steve-O, calm down. It is, looking back at it now, right, that he was going through some drug times.
Yeah.
I was like, I never, in my head, I didn't like, it didn't seem that big. Oh, it's just Steve-O. But look, after the documentary with like him getting recovery and all that, I'm like, God dang, Steve, what the fuck happened to you? It's where when you see something, when it first comes out live or whatever, and then later it has substantial significance. Like when I saw him do all that weird shit with Adam Carolla, I just thought Steve was put on a bit.
Yeah.
Like he was just acting weird. Like he fucking cut himself up. He was beating the hell out of Adam Carolla. And now years in the future, I'm like, damn, I actually saw that while it was happening. You know?
See, the new thing for that is going to be the Will Smith Chris Rock slap.
I missed that live, but man.
But it had more impact after the fact.
Yeah, like people were like, I saw that shit live. I would have loved to see, like, man, imagine getting slapped by Will Smith. I would like, it was a G.I. Jane joke.
And she is bald, so.
Yeah, I mean, alopecia. I wish I had alopecia. I'm so hairy as fuck. It's one of those things that's like, really? You went, I know it's like, you know, your eyebrows and that kind of sucks and your arms and all that. But I mean, like, it's not like it's a fucking chronic disease.
Right.
I'm bald.
You're not going to die from it.
Like, I can't have any hair on the top of my head. I'm bald as fuck. I got like partial alopecia.
You can start crying and go up there and smack the shit out of Will Smith or out of Chris Rock too.
But yeah, like I went bald and it sucks. Not really, because I was, you know, when I first shaved my head completely bald, right? No one batted an eyelash. I was like, you motherfuckers.
He's like,
I thought it was like a substantial life altering thing, right?
Yeah.
Like, hey, what's up, bro?
Nothing changed.
No one cares about me. No one ever cares about me. No one.
Just right off on it.
Right off on it. Like I can't put into words the grandeur. That's a William Shakespeare-esque scene, is what I'm saying. Like it is. But you want to hear the hardest William Shakespeare quote? I don't know if it's actually his because I haven't read any of his books yet, but I'm planning to. I found this on a TikTok, and it's credited to William Shakespeare, but I don't know if it's actually his. But I'll read it. I'll read it to you guys real quick. Where is it? No. Oh, they sell this thing called the Loch Ness ladle. I want it. It's a ladle shaped like the Loch Ness monster.
Where it sits in this.
Yeah, I need it. I need it in my life. Remember I was telling you how action needs to follow a logical sequence. So when you kick someone, you expect them to fall the certain way they're supposed to fall instead of the other way. Mm-hmm. Okay, now watch this. You see how Bane has that, right? And they're going that way. And then on the next panel, Batman's going the opposite way.
Yeah.
That's the dumbest shit.
Yeah.
I'll send you the picture you can show people. But this is when you do a scene, make sure it follows Batman would not be falling left if he got hit right. On the scene. It's I nitpick a lot.
Well, they say don't do that in movies too. Like you keep the train of momentum.
That's the worst. The movies do it a lot.
Yeah.
And that's what it drives me insane. Like logically, if I punch you with my right hand, that means you fall forward on your right side as well. If I punch you and then the next scene cuts to the guy falling left, that shit makes no fucking sense.
Yeah.
Here's the quote. You guys ready? Get ready. This is the deepest shit you'll ever hear. Whether William Shakespeare wrote,
Is it 16 and I'm deep?
yes, I'm 16 years old and I'm the deepest man that's ever lived. I'm scared to say it because once it goes out into the ether, it's gonna break people's brains. Here we go. You say you love the rain, but you open an umbrella. You say you love the sun, but you find a shady spot. You say you love the wind, but close the window when the wind blows. That's why I'm afraid when you say you love me. Is that not the deepest shit you've ever heard? Oh, God.
But it is all true.
It is all true.
You say you love the rain, but you don't go stand out in it.
Right. William Shakespeare, he knew even back then the reality of human nature.
Yeah. You say you love something, whatever it is, but you do the opposite of
what the thing that you love, right?
Right.
I love to walk, but you never stand up.
Exactly.
Shit got me hard.
Sad thing is, I wouldn't doubt it.
Demonetization, here we come. We had fun. This is One Piece and stuff.
And stuff.
I love adding stuff to One Piece. I just love rambling.
Yeah.
We should probably ramble more often. If you let me ramble, bro, I could solve world hunger.
According to the World Health Organization, it should only take 20 billion.
I'm on it. Let me get a few 20 billion subscribers.
The funniest part though is that whatever the dollar amount was, I can't remember the exact thing, but they said, Elon, if you have all this money, if you could just pay that, you would end world hunger. He's like, okay, show me a list of how you did, and I'll give it to you tomorrow.
I got no problem. We need 3,000 slices of hamburger meat.
No, love Elon Musk or not, it's funny because it's like he's like, oh, okay, bro, do it. Show me what you would do.
At least he wanted a bill of sale. show me the actual bill.
And then it's like, well, that's just an estimate.
I gotta do it with the mechanics. Like, show me what you did.
Yeah,
I'll pay you what you did.
exactly.
They never want to give you a bill.
I never know. I want an itemized bill.
Same with a medical visit.
Exactly, itemized.
Get that shit itemized.
Yep.
And I promise you that price will lower down.
$100 for a Band-Aid? What the fuck is it?
I didn't need a condom. I didn't get fucked.
Just you're trying to now.
Yeah.
The condom was for after the
Oh, I
visit.
see now. Okay. My booty hole was supposed to hurt afterwards. I think I'm gonna start rambling more often.
That's
Let's just talk.
It is a podcast, so
We're gonna talk about the world, everybody. I'm a profound man with a very small brain. I know a lot of things about everything. I've studied nothing. That's actually everybody.
pretty much.
All right, so that's it for that. I guess I'm gonna just do that. We're just gonna chill and see what we can come up with on these episodes on Monday.
Hey, we don't have
Monday
to do
mashups.
that. Monday mashups
Yeah,
works for me. Anything else said before we head out then?
man, this lady came in. Man, she got a dump truck of an ass, and she had no bra, right? And her nipples were just like. It's like one of those things. Like, you want to be like a gentleman, right? And be like, not stare at people, and I don't stare, unless like it pops out at me.
Yeah.
But plus,
Literally.
I'm very highly observant, right?
Yeah.
And sometimes it kind of leans to perversion sometimes. One time I saw a 7-year-old lady, and she didn't have a shirt on. She had her pierced.
Specify 70.
What did I say?
You said 7-year-old. It's not like 7-year-old, and it's like no,
my bad.
70.
70. She is 70.
70.
Well, she was older, 60s, 70s. She was an older woman. She had no bra on and pierced nipples.
Oh.
And I'm like, Granny, you can get it too.
So we went opposite
If
directions
she
in
still
that
has pierced nipples, right? She is a freak. Come on down. I'll bang a 7-year-old, no problem.
one. So we just went opposite ways on that one. Like,
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. If you knew anything about me, is I like women of all shapes and sizes and ages legally. So I can.
That's why he said 7D.
Yeah, I'm not gonna bang a 7-year-old.
Exactly.
Fucking gross. If she's 18, right? If I can hook up with an 18-year-old, it's legal. It might be morally ambiguous.
Morally.
Whatever. Or I can bang a 90-year-old if she's still banging. But yeah, that you know who I have a crush on to this day? Kitty from That 70s Show. To this day.
With that hair.
With the everything. She can get it right now. Hey, what's up, Deborah Joe Rupp? What you up to? How do you like the last? How about the best 15 seconds of your life?
Hey, at least being realistic.
I'll lick you like a cow licks salt lick. Okay, I'm sorry. I apologize now. I'm sorry. That was a bit far. Don't the cows have those little salt licks?
Deer, like wild animals.
What are they
usually.
for? Do they need sodium too?
Yeah.
Oh,
Like regular wild animals, they'll find rocks that have like sediment of salt on it.
that's cool. We were at the flea market today, and you have those deer games.
Yeah.
Like those hunting games, those
Yeah.
old ones, right? And my name on the like 2, 3, and 5 is me, and then 4 is just another me, but that one's ass. So like I'm really good at the game, right? I'm practically a sniper, so I'm only like 50 points away from number 1 on moose, and like 100 points away from number 1 on bear.
Yeah.
And all you see is just noi. I can't help it.
Hey, you can at least fit your name on those.
And then, that is, name your kid, give him a 3-letter name, and I promise you'll see his name or her name on a fucking arcade game. And so yeah, and then my cousin was number 12, right? After he tried, and then when I got number 5th, I knocked him down to 13th. He was mad as fuck. Like,
Just by
I'm standing like, get your numbers up. The old Dark Souls, get good.
get good, bro.
Yeah, just get good. I'm number 2 still on moose, and I'm number 2 on bear. I'm never number 1. I'm never good enough. It's never gonna be me.
You're gonna ride off on your motorcycle. Your little moped.
Just fucking dip out.
It almost reminded me of Sheldon.
Bazinga. I saw a TikTok, and it scarred me for life. It's Sheldon, right? But it's in a different movie where he demands a blowjob from another man. And he's like, "Oh, you're gonna give me this blowjob no matter what. So let's just get to it." It's like, and like apparently this character of Sheldon is gay. Not Sheldon. I don't know the actor's name, so I'm calling Sheldon. And then it's the other guy's like what?
Well, the guy that actually plays him is.
Well, there you go.
So say.
So the other guy's like, Sheldon knows that the other guy's gay as well, but it's still sexual harassment. And he's like, "Well, you're gonna do this or not? We ain't got like." He's putting down a mat. He's putting like a pillow down for him. He's sitting on like I'm like, God dang, he's prepared. He's done this before. And then at the very end of the fucking clip on TikTok, it's just Sheldon from the Big Bang Bazinga. So he says all this stuff from that one, right?
Yeah.
And then it cuts to him, Bazinga. I'm like, oh God, you have scarred me from that character for life.
That's good though.
It's just some characters are so good at what they do that when you see them in a different light, it's weird.
Like Tom Holland getting his back blown out.
Like Tom Holland getting his fucking back blown out. Just blew his booty hole clean out.
He did that because of Zendaya.
I don't know how guys can do that. Like my tiny asshole, just blow it out. Like, what the fuck? You gonna blow that? You gonna blow that bitch out? Somebody gonna go back to normal. I'm just being honest, all right? Like I can't take all that. I can't take all that to blow my asshole out.
Well, he did it because of Zendaya, where she was with those other 2 dudes in that other movie.
Yeah, well, how does that equate? Like,
He's like, you know what, girl?
so my wife bangs a guy, right? So fuck, I'm gonna bang 2 guys. And how does her banging 2 guys equate to him banging 1 guy? Shouldn't he have banged a chick?
He's like, I'll get you back double time. How about that?
And he's just like sitting on a fucking bag of peas when he gets home. Well, whatever. I mean, if that's what he wants. Hey man, as long as it's legal and morally okay, you can do whatever you want. You like fucking smashing peanut butter in your butt crack and having your girlfriend lick it up, by all means.
And with that,
If you like-
we now know
if you like-
we have Noah's fantasies.
Ugh, no thank. I don't like food play. I'm actually the most boring person.
I didn't say you'd be doing it for her. You should do it for you.
I don't want peanut butter in my butt crack. I don't want to eat peanut butter out of my butt crack either. What the fuck? The thing is, I'm very boring. I just want a normal, just regular banging. Nothing else, bells and whistles.
Literally.
No, yeah, literally no. I don't know. I'm just not born. Like to me, it's more like proficiency of experience, I guess. The more you do the stuff over and over, like you can try different positions, different techniques, different locations. But to me, it's just like the moment with the woman is all I need. Like, let me play with those titties. Let me lick you from the back of your ass crack all the way to the back of your neck. Let me give you a massage while my dick's between your butt cheeks. Just, I'm that boring. let me make a hot dog with my dick in your butt cheek. That's it. That's all. No extra stuff I don't really need. I don't need like I need you to wear these fucking clown shoes, and we need to do it on a full moon on the top of a hill while you howl into the night.
And light one of those rockets on your ass and
Yeah.
light that on fire.
Like, if that's what a person likes, go ahead. But I'm just,
I think Robin Williams had a joke about that a long time ago, though.
I just enjoy doing different stuff just between me and the woman,
Yeah.
which is why I just want one person instead of like two women. It's a lot of work. The only thing I can think about doing with two women is like we both suck on one woman's nipples at the same time. Seems like fun.
You don't want to be in a polyamorous relationship where you have 3 other guys going after one woman.
Not really. Just me and her. That's all I need. Why would I have to fight another dude? I would just drive off like the guy. I'll never get enough. Fuck it. I'm leaving. So basically, I do the same techniques, right? But I'm so experienced at them. I'm phenomenal. You know, I do that Bruce Lee thing. You know, the one kick 10,000 times. It got windy out there. So yeah, that's me. I can do one kick 10,000 times, but man, that girl will be twerking. Like, her leg will be twitching by the time it's over.
See, instead of one kick, one lick.
It got real windy.
Yep. All right.
I like to hit it until her knees buckle. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And her, or you have her like do the doggy, but it's like standing. So she's actually completely standing, or like, but her arms are like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Until her fucking knees buckle and her arms shake. You ever done the standing dog? It is difficult for her and fun for you. Because basically she's like pretty much just like completely on all fours,
Yeah.
completely proned up, and just hit it from the back. If you're a jerk, you can hit it a little too hard and she kind of bumps forward and tries to keep her balance. All right, you've learned enough about me. We bid you adieu.
We'll talk to you guys on the next one.